like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's gonna be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With some changes, Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak in at point guard. Amundsen is out there with Derek Williams. Then it's Kevin Seraphin, and it's Calderon in at the 2. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skill.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's gotten more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Williams attacking.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for LeBron James. Averaging about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Freak kicks to Calderon. They set the pick. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Freak with it. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And Irving, with multiple 55-point games last season, the first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
It's LeBron with the drive from the baseline. That's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Williams passes to Freak. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. For 3, Calderon. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Williams can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Freak. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic had a nice performance. He ended with 11 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance. No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Love kicks to Varejao. Count the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
The pass to Porzingis. Calderon dishes to Freak. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Varejao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And here is Shumpert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Picked by Mozgov. They shoot again, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Really got to like how they're getting the ball inside this quarter. They didn't have as much success early in the game, but now they're showing the determination it takes to score the ball inside. You've got to be intentional about that, and they are.
Stolen by Thompson. Williams passes to Mozgov, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead for New York. They've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those in this game could be over.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Here's Freak. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we wrap up the first half.
Gentlemen, I'm here.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Kyrie Irving. Jumper comes in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Irving. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Amundsen comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams, he checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Mo Williams. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's James. 17 points in the game. Outside jumper. The screen from Thompson. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. James, no good.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Williams against James. Kicks it to Williams. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. Williams attacking. At the elbow, it's Freak. Pass to Seraphin. Now here's Freak, guarded by Shumpert. Freak kicks to Galloway. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Freak.
Aaron Aflalo.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Knicks, Lance Thomas. He's checked in for Williams. Calderon comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. On the court for the Knicks, Freak. He's in at point guard. Amundsen is out there with Kevin Seraphin. Then it's Thomas, and it's Calderon in a 2-guard.
Richard Jefferson.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Irving kicks to Williams. Picked by Mozgov. Jefferson dishes to Mozgov. Puts it up from 12. Goes up again. Thompson with the bucket.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Freak passes to Seraphin. He dishes it to Freak. That's good from 17 feet away. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Picked by Mozgov. Williams kicks to Thompson. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there. They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half, and that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside.
Amon Shumpert is checked in for Irving. Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. Vujicic comes in for Jose Calderon.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Knicks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Williams dishes to Mozgov. Feeds it to Shumpert. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. Shot clock at 6.